Okay. Same snow day. We've got about, I don't know, 8 inches of really wet snow, like that kind of heavy snow you want to make snowballs out of. These guys said nothing can stop them. But I'm getting the sneaky suspicion that they got stuck in the mud. There's just a lot of mud on all the stuff, and the mud is sticking in these treads like 4 inches deep. So I think they actually got stuck in the mud and had to stop for mud, which is amazing because I didn't think anything was going to stop these things. But it's been about 3 more hours or so, and I think they stopped. All those treads are full there. I bet you they were just sinking down in this material. It's probably hard to work in, and nothing is frozen either. It's the opposite of frozen. That's a human over there. For scale, it's pretty big. Let's see what it looks like. I don't know where he was working, but looks like he was working in a couple spots here. This is pretty steep to get down. There we go. There's a human. Oh yeah, look how it's flat on the bottom. That's nice. Wow, this is so squishy. Oh, I can't get down there. I'll never get out. Maybe. That spot on the hill over there is still a little warm. There's like a little tiny avalanche there that happened. The snow getting into that material will soften it and make it just kind of come loose and come tumbling down the hill. So I know I said that they were going to maybe do sections, but it doesn't appear that that's what happened here. It looks like they scratched the bottom on the whole area. It looks like the excavator was just flat down there on the bottom recently. You can see how there's no snow on the bottom there in those tracks. It's like 8 inches deep over here, but down there there's no snow because all those rocks below the coal fire were warm, at least warm, if not hot. And so that snow is just melting to water right away. Even though that's not burning coal, and it could still be heated. Oh, look, a rock avalanche just happened. So we're probably going to get more of that right there. That one just let go. That's just going to keep crumbling as the snow melts and gets wetter and wetter. And that spot, what is it? Right there. It's so hard to see at that distance. I think that's 120 feet away from me. That spot right there is the spot that I came up and stuck my hand in the hot spot. Ooh, I just got some mine fire. I think it's still burning over there. I tried to ask the guy if he had tested it for CO2, but it seemed like he hadn't thought to do that. But stick his 4-gas meter down there. Is there any snow in the ditch? Okay, so she's saying there's snow everywhere in the ditch except for right there in the middle, which is also where this hot spot is. That's probably going to be much the focus of further hot work. Yeah. So I would say it's on the edge of snowing cats and dogs out here. Visibility is, I can't see the mesa across the street, so visibility is 500, 600 feet. So I'm gonna traipse up through this mud Can't believe the excavator drove out this angle. It's really steep. See how this is just like gushing underneath of my feet here? I can just imagine what's happening when that dozer drives through it. Man, cool. What a fun snow day. I'm gonna have to give these guys a fuss when they come back and make fun of them for wimping out. They said that nothing would stop them today, but I think the nature of the composition of the soil mixture here is just not really conducive to working. You can see how it gets all the way up and this is all slippery. I could totally imagine that becoming hard to manage. These guys are from out of town, so I can't imagine they have anything else to do with their time. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. What's up? How could there be fire left? I don't know. Well, there's that pillar there. Let's see if we get a top view. Looks like a crater, like a meteorite struck. Okay. Whew. What a hill. Okay, so this is the part where we're gonna get a little bit more. You can see this angle down here. This is sort of the 45 degrees 1-to-1 slope we were talking about before, but we're going to take out all the material from here to the ditch until we see the concrete of the ditch down about 6 feet to the bottom of that concrete, and then that's when that angle starts. But I'm going out on a limb here. I think that hot pillar right there, they might give that some special attention. Oh, I just saw another little rock avalanche. I think they might give that some special attention. Oh, can you see the steam venting?
I saw steam.
Oh man, that's cool. Right there. That's all steam coming out of the vent. So for all this digging, we still have
a fire.
A fire, yeah. I mean, we knew it was right up by the ditch, so that's not a surprise. Let's see what the ditch looks like.
It's totally steaming.
It's totally steaming.
You can't walk there. It's too unsteady.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But you see where it's liquid down there.
I do see where it's liquid down there. Yeah, that, I don't know. I'm not going to jump to conclusions on that because these two stakes here in the foreground, that's where the hot vent is. And so that's actually a little further down. That might actually be subsidence under the ditch. And there's actually a low spot there. And so the meltwater that's running down the ditch might be pooling there. And that's why it looks like it's melted. I'm going to remain open on that one. Yeah, so this face right here, this fence is here because the earth between the ditch and this hole is completely unstable. And if you go traipsing along down there, like if I went down there and jumped on the top to take a video of that vent right there, which I can totally see, I hope you can totally see it too. If I went over there and took a picture of that, it might be too unstable and I might break some of that hillside loose, which would be dangerous. My mine scientists would be very unhappy with me if I did that. So they have a no injuries record and they want to keep it. So, well, cool. I think that's about all I can show because these conditions are not ideal for walking around and getting into stuff, but I believe that is the bottom down there. So it's pretty cool. Thanks for looking. Bye.